Don't make too much of a fuss. My wife's gonna get pissed off, okay? I'm here this morning to introduce my wife, Molly McNearny, who will be giving your keynote address this morning on the subject of free speech, which is interesting because no one, not the FCC, not ABC Standards and Practices, not even President Trump himself has taken more action to infringe upon and forcibly limit my freedom of speech than Molly McNearny. Over the weekend, we were in the car with our kids, and our son Billy, who's 8, asked a question every parent dreads. He asked, where do babies come from? And we're on the way to dinner. I don't want to get into it. So I immediately, without even a slight pause, I turn to the back seat and I go, hey kids, do you know what stilts are? And they're like, what? And I said, stilts. You know those big sticks people walk around on that seem very tall? And they're like, yeah. I said, when I was a kid, I wanted a pair of stilts, but there weren't any stilt stores in our neighborhood. So my mom went in the garage and built me a set of stilts out of wood, out of 2x4s. And they asked what the stilts looked like and if they worked, and I described them, and I told them, no, they did not work, not even for a second. They fell apart immediately, and that's why you should never trust your grandmother. And by the time my story was over, Billy had completely forgotten he asked us where babies came from. I just washed it away with an anecdote, and I was very pleased with myself. And I was sure Molly was pleased with me too, because I got us out of a real fix there. So we get into bed that night. She hasn't said anything. I said, hey, did you catch my move in the car where Billy asked where babies came from? And I pulled out that story about stilts, and you know what she told me? She told me I did the wrong thing. She told me that when children have questions, the parent is supposed to answer those questions. And of course I argued, and then she told me I should write a book called How to Not Do Everything. And this is the person you picked to talk about free speech. Molly is an extraordinary woman. She is kind, she is loving, she's funny, she cares very deeply about the country, she's smart, she knows how sperm fertilizes an egg. And one day I hope she will explain that to our son while I am not in the car. But I would like you to please welcome your keynote speaker, one of the executive producers of Jimmy Kimmel Live, and the Speaker of our house, Molly McNearny.